Now on the back at Bantha. Bedroom, the back, bedroom, the back, bedroom, the back. Hey, can you shut up now? Oh. Okay, let's go and recap of all Lego Star Wars Series 7 of Microfighters set. First, I'll review the Kylo Ren Soldier Microfighters, and then second, Resistance Awakes Microfighters, and now lastly, T-16 Skyhopper at Bantha Microfighters set. So yeah, now I will finally have all collects of Lego Star Wars Microfighters Series 7 set of this years. So let's end this review of Lego Star Wars Microfighters Series 7 right now. Hello guys, Hastel here, and this is the last review of Lego Star Wars Microfighters Series 7, and it's certified to 65 T-16 Skyhopper with a Bantha Microfighters. It have 108 pieces. It have 198 pieces. I get 198 pieces at retail with 20 bucks. So let's take a look at the box first, and you can tell it's the same box frame from last year's of two back sets from last year's, except this background All Stars is different, which is definitely for this is definitely for title winner. So yeah, it looks like T-16 Skyhopper has attacked Bantha. And Bantha just they want edit. By the way, this title crowd looks absolutely too excellent for this box. They show up two minifigures, and on the top they show up T-16 Skyhopper Pirates, and then the next side they show up Instruction plus logos here, and everything else never too much to say. And so yeah, it have a here Disney logo here as well, and he'll have a name of Series 7. And on the back they show up that Bantha has stayed well. T-16 Skyhopper has going underground and have stopped working. They show up you can start tasking writers staff at it have a gimmick of T-16 Skyhoppers. They show up all three Microfighters set. They show up blue light all style of this Microfighter set, which you have a this set comes with these two packs. Of course, they say collect all three, just like every box show up, and they show up just like last year's build together to build the instruction included. They also show up they also show up these logos on the back as well, which is they show up white, which would be good if they was black, but I noticed that because they have a shadow, so it makes sense give it this white. Give it white for this set, of maybe black. I have no idea, but I think I prefer the white than black. That's how this card scheme works. Fit pretty much okay for this back and all back on the pictures. So yeah, so let's open the box. Let's see what's inside. And again, Disney logos, this Disney logos with white colors on the back still works okay. It works fine. Nothing too much to say. So yeah, there we go. Box number 2 and box number 1. So yeah, here instruction number 1 is they show out what makes that how do it. They have one box of Bantha Microfighters built, and you can tell this instruction does have apps here, which kind of sucks. So that's yeah. And the older instruction they show on second part of this set, we got T-16 Skyhoppers one. And then they show up for your page of this Skyhopper build, and they show up for your page of both T-16 Skyhopper at Bantha Plus, aka for your page of T-16 Skyhoppers with a Bantha Microfighter set. And on the back and on the end they show up how you use QR code, and they have the apps are all like 2020 like Star Wars 2020 with the way set, which is it have only 4 left. Look speeder, land speeders, Obi-Wan hoods, sit tight fighters at 4 X-Wing resisted A-Weak starfighters. So yeah, and here have it like a Star Wars, the Skywalker's second video games apps as well. So yeah, I guess that's about it. And now link my video of like a Star Wars T-16 Skyhoppers with a Bantha Microfighters speed builds. So let's take a look. So let's take a look with me figures first. So here first me figures is those Riders, and this is definitely new for this 2020. He's also appeared in a Obi-Wan hot set in a 20 box, which is the cheapest to get these guys in the 20 box. Anyway, this update photo of those Riders is absolutely great looking. The leg split is pretty good. I really like have this cloth printing, and it looks absolutely different here. Done pretty well. The color printing, it looks absolutely tight actually. I love they have some. I love this belts printed, and also they all these bags, 4 bags printed on the body as well. That's what it have a great detail. It looks absolutely fantastic job. And on the back we getting absolutely nice looking belts printed on the back, and this back printed looks pretty good as well. The face is pretty much pretty much we use it for the 2050, which is this is pretty much the same helmet as the 2050s, and this is definitely the comment those Rider figure heads. So yeah, not too much to say. It also comes in the cheapest in the tattooing about pack for 2018 in the 50 box. So which is I don't have a damn, so I gotta get this guy's head in this set instead. So it's pretty much this head is pretty much on comment for the 2050, and it definitely already over the set. It's been 5 years. And also it have a staff, which is not too much to say, but I like using these cone pieces with this stick axle here. So pink stick axle here. So yeah, I guess nothing too much to say for these guys. Now let's move out with although me figure so now let's move out with all those me figures next. which in this case it's T-16 Skyhopper's Pirates, and this minifigure looks absolutely good. It's definitely exclusive for this set. Anyway, the legs don't have a pretty, but the toys will have it. And by the way, the toys are pretty, looks pretty good. I like having some of colors over this, over here, and flutter toys are pretty. The belts pretty looks pretty good as well, and it's also good short as well. And on the back, you can take a look on this pretty good looking on the back. Pretty looks absolutely pretty good too. And now crossover, but it's okay. At ASCII face, it's definitely exclusive for this set. This face looks a lot better than 2051. The class looks 2050. T-16 Skyhopper Pirates glass looks a little bit too weird. We have the smallest glass size. Well, this glass pretty looks much better. It looks actually pretty good for this glass face. Pretty on the minifigure heads. In the front, you can see he smile. At on the back, he take off her glass, right? He take off her helmets. Cause only this helmet. This glass was connected with a helmet. It's beautiful helmet. This is definitely new, pretty of gray pirate and rubber pirate helmet, which is definitely looks new for the 2050 T-16 Skyhopper pirate helmet. Pretty, this pretty looks pretty good. I love this. Icon. This line looks absolutely pretty good for this helmet. Even though nothing too much to say for this helmet, for this line, put on this helmet. It have a small guard, which is a nice needed to. It's a nice need. It's really nice to. It's really nice need to this to these minifigures. So now let's move on with the main build next. So here T-16 Skyhopper, and this build looks definitely way better than Escape Bot for 2019. Then this is Microfighters Escape Pods doesn't interest me, but this set I really impressed that. The design done pretty well. The cockpit looks probably the least part of this set. It looks kind of awkward. They still give us something else, like they couldn't give any glass in. That makes it looks cockpit pretty good. But it's have it for stuff that you can connect me figure here. And the front, I love the using modified slow pieces that looks absolutely pretty good for this set. It's also true tie slow piece of one by one. The color white works actually for this flutter build. And this pistol is definitely smallest flutter for original one, and this looks absolutely good. It's have this gear. It's have this gear for this stick on this stick piece. We can back start, which it works okay for this set. Cause only this it makes origin makes reverse. I mean, with several of origin T-16 Skyhopper one. It done actually pretty good job for having this gear on this pistol. I also like having this pink light gray paint piece as well to make it more like pistol for the T-16 Skyhopper one. It also have here brass, which is because it lasts forever. Just to say that. And the double back build is kind of ugly, to be honest, guys. I don't get why make it like this was good idea. My god, still pretty bad looking. Oh, at least it have this little piece that it can keep this brass that looks so nicely. Instead of the band job. Well, at least they using tire piece 1x2 we can do handle pieces that works very well for this set. I also love this set having car scheme with a weight that fits very well for this the T-16 Skyhopper build. The wings looks very nice, not too much have a detail, but still nice job. Plus in the back they're using 1x1 trace dark red trace plate piece of wick trace dark red on it. Versus size, it works actually for this weeks. At this, it's also nicely using 2x4 plate piece with versus size because for a set that it can keep weeks together and set around them. It can fall into a part. So yeah. So it's so nice having this reversing plate piece of 2x4 to keep weeks be together at stock to not be fallen over, because you can tell about them it can easily fall over. So yeah. So I'm glad having this reversing plate piece. I also love the using white stick piece to keep wings very well along this flex piece. As speaking for this flex piece, it's absolutely really nice, including having this flex piece with color light gray to fit very well for this T-16 Skyhopper build, and done pretty well. It can move me around what you want. Yeah, the only problem is having a heel gap, which is okay because it's not too much gap, but so they don't need exit at all, but still they could at least something cover for these tiny gaps, but not the let's it. It's just Microfighters, so we okay with that. And asking this asking this top build of a week's build looks absolutely good. It has some different color scheme, and have a red color scheme actually will fit very well for this set. Instead sticks out like an ISO. I also love using 1x3 tire piece with color red, and also inside they using technique piece as well, which it fits very well for this set. Even though in the top it's a little bit ugly detail here, a little tiny gap here. So yeah. And on the back, nothing too much to say except I love using 2x4 plate piece with one stud with color trace pick that makes inches floor that makes inches blocks. It definitely looks like the original T-16 Skyhopper one. So that actually job for that. So yeah, I guess that's about it for this set. Nothing too much to say for this set. So now let's move on with Bantha next. So here Bantha, and this is definitely Bantha that we never see him in a record form until now. So it's getting him in a record form, but in the Microfighters instead. This build of Bantha looks absolutely adorable. And it's definitely a lot adorable damage curve back, which is I mean for 2091. I don't remember this name. Oh yeah, it's a curve back. Yeah, curve back. That was really love curve back build, but we can Bantha looks absolutely that's extremely cute and so adorable. Looks so absolutely jump as well. I love the use it reverses slow bricks piece on the back door that makes legs blocks. Only problem in the front is see how the same build. It would be better if this slow piece has switched size ASCII left size one, that it looks like it can work pretty well. It works together. It to fit pretty good for this for this build. Instead what we have in this build, at this hill these help build on the Bantha is also great. I love the using angle slow piece of 1.2 that works excellent for this set. And the color scheme looks pretty good. We have it web as well as the dark gray orange as well. And actually tough for that. And on the back looks also good as well. And nicely looks we using different form of strong pieces. And the detail looks very nice. It can move the wall very well. And then on the back it looks only awkward here, but still it looks pretty good for these tail builds. So yeah, I really like this tail build overall. Even though the reinforcing 1x3 bricks slow piece looks a little bit awkward, but still works fine. Because only this tail build is still good looking and done actually job for this tail build as well. And on the top they have a backpack build, which looks actually okay, nothing too much to say. It have a heels that you can at least start weapon on the back, but it's structure plus the box show up, and this is definitely nice. This is definitely nice holder for this stuff piece on the Bantha build. It also has for stuff that you can connect on those minifigure on the top. You can tell that those color has right Bantha. And ASCII the face I really love. It looks so cute. The eyes is definitely new for this set, which is definitely eyes we can use printing. Except it was already came out in the last years ago, which is back built, which is this is the same eyes printing ASCII back. Oops, that was my mistakes, but still fits very well for this Bantha belt head so far. I really like this belt, these eyes printed so much. The mouth looks absolutely pretty good. We cover real life looks of Bantha one. It looks absolutely pretty good with using angled slow piece, and it is modified piece as well. On the back there is a huge 2x4 slow piece in a reverse size, which is fits both them and tail. It still actually looks absolutely good on the Bantha belt head so far. And the top of belt is also good. They use a modified piece and also a right angle slow piece of 1x2. That makes definitely hell locks. Done absolutely good job for that as well. They also return 10 horn piece, which it was used in a 2019 that we see only for set in the past until we see fixture in this Microfighters set. So it's a nice to see them again. And yeah, these hold piece. I don't see that's our explain what I fix. These whole piece looks absolutely that's great. It's so nice. It's have a nice shape. It's done pretty good job. Have a whole rocks. So yeah, it's also nicely using cone piece. We call chat that it can contact for this whole piece that definitely looks like whole built so far. And yeah, and they use modify piece at least left angle slow piece of color weapons. But I already talk about these hell pieces. So The last fix about this set is the possibility in the head have a bolt joint here, which is you can move it around anywhere what you want. It's definitely fun to play with. And the head have a bolt joint that the head have a bolt joint that it can move me every size. It can actually jump for this head. A really fun pose for this head, to be honest, guys. Also enjoyable as well. Oops, it can sometimes fall over if you keep swimming. And the tail also have possibility as well, which is I already say that it still move me very well. And the legs, as I say, it can move it by having your imagination, but you can switch and slope it reverse and slope its size. That makes it to at least move me. So yeah, I guess that's about it. So now let's do my final thought of this set. So overall, this set is fantastic. Bantha build is actually looks so adorable and so cute looking. They have a great piece, the great color scheme, and they have a nice set for the toss right on minifigures. And the head is absolutely the cutest one. T-16 Skyhopper build is also good as well. It's much better than Microfighters SK bots. I like Rick's build, the Aegis build as well. I like in the front build. I like Korsky. We can have it like it. Have a nice idea. Have it Blasto gimmick on this set as well. Not only my points are complex, looks pretty much awkward for this T-16 Skyhopper, but still it's pretty good build. So yeah, in the $20 it's definitely worth it, and I absolutely recommended this. And I also recommended this to be the first set to get as Kikayo one sold to Microfighters. So yeah, at this set actually I afraid this set is a lot better kind of one sold to Microfighters. I'm sorry, Kylo one. I know this new Microfighters set is my favorite one, but this set are the best one of this Microfighters wave. So yeah, I highly recommended them. So yeah, I give it 9.4 out of 10. This is definitely worth it for this set, and I absolutely recommended this. So yeah, I guess that's about it. But what you guys think is, leave a comment in below, and thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye.